everybody, and welcome back to the E3 coverage. This is the PC gaming conference that just finished mere moments ago, and there's not really that much that I can say about it. I mean, a lot of it was just like either talking about PC specs and different new hardwares, like there's a new graphics card coming out to the market, and you know that's nothing really to do with gaming, so we can cut half that conference out. And then a lot of the other half was just games that were already on the Xbox that are coming to PC, like we saw Forza again, we saw Shadow of Mordor again, so a lot of it was just kind of Xbox titles coming to the PC. And I know I haven't talked about Forza or Shadow of War yet, but I have got the Microsoft conference recorded from yesterday, and those videos are on the backlog. I'm just working my way through them while trying to watch the new conferences as well. And Ubisoft starts in an hour, so that'll be pre-recorded, so I'll have Microsoft, Bethesda and Ubisoft. But it seems the PC gaming conference was really just a bunch of re-releases and talking about specs. I can say, well, you know, there wasn't that much. The only two which are of any note is the XCOM stuff and a fun little indie game where you play as a fox called Tunic, and those are the two that we'll be covering in the next two videos. Then we'll go back and finish Bethesda off, then we'll do Microsoft and Ubisoft. So yeah, the PC gaming conference, this one, really quick video, because aside from XCOM and Tunic, it was really quite boring. Most of the footage wasn't even footage. You know, they showed a little bit of the games off, but in reality, most of the time, it was just this guy inviting the developers out on stage and spending the 15 minutes each talking about their games without showing their games off. So the press conference lasted an hour and a half. You know, it was fine. It wasted time to get to Ubisoft, but again, aside from two games that caught my interest, Sea of Thieves is coming to the PC. So yeah, aside from two games which were PC exclusive that caught my interest, it was just all really re-releases and PC specs. I mean, there was a few, an Age of Empires remake, but a lot of it was tactical, and Chucklefish making a Fire Emblem clone. So there was just a lot of tactical RPG-like stuff, and I'm not into the tactical RPG-like stuff, so I really couldn't even comment on that either. There are no enemies around except spiders. It's Spider Night tonight. So yeah, that's the PC gaming conference. It's only a minor one. It's not treated as a big conference because most of the time it just has all of the things that are on the home console that are coming to the PC, like Forza and Sea of Thieves and Shadow or War of Mordor or whichever one it's called. So yeah, there was only really two major games that got a lot of people's interest and were like, oh my god, hype. So we will just end here, and then when we come back we will cover XCOM and Tunic, and then by that time we'll be ready for the Ubisoft press conference, so stay tuned for that. So thank you for watching this rather short video. I do apologise for the shortness of it, but again, there was nothing to show off here. It was just kind of a time waster to Ubisoft, and there was only really two games of note. So yeah, if you did like the video, then leave a like, and if you don't want to miss out on any of the other actual coverage like Ubisoft and the two games that were in this PC conference of XCOM and Tunic, do feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so the notification comes through. And there are links to my Deviant art on Twitter. If you want to see what my live thoughts are, definitely stay tuned for just over an hour's time, where I'll be going mad on Twitter again, tweeting my reactions live to the Ubisoft conference. And there's also a link to the public Discord if you want to come in and chat, as well as a link to my Patreon. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll be back in 15 minutes where we'll talk about XCOM.